Hi, I'm Yvette Castillo, and I've never been on a farm before. I'm visiting farms across Frederick County, Maryland to learn about local farming. You're watching Farming Frederick. Aw, aren't chicks the cutest? Frederick County has plenty of baby chicks to go around. In fact, there are more than 300 farms in Frederick County that have layers, which is a chicken that produces eggs, and around 25 farms with pullets, which are hens that lay flock replacements. In this episode of Farming Frederick, we are visiting Deer Run Farm to learn more about chicken hatcheries. I'm at Deer Run Farm located off 6th Road in Emmitsburg. I just saw a couple of chickens run by, but I haven't seen any cute chicks. Let's go find owner Allison Stewart to see if we can get a closer look at some adorable baby chickens. Let's see. Ah, hey Allison, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Good. So what are you doing over here?
Oh, I was just checking on the cattle this morning after their morning feed, so.
All right, well I see chickens over there, but where are the little chicks?
Yeah, so we keep our little chicks in the hatchery. I have some hatching out this morning. You wanna help?
Oh, definitely.
Awesome, come on.
Okay. So thanks for bringing me into the hatchery. What kind of chicks are these?
Well, we have 5 different breeds. We have Delawares, Americanas, Welsumers, Olive Eggers, and Copper Marans.
And how do you tell them apart?
Most of the time they look different. There are some chicks in the world that look very much the same, but they're different breeds. Our Americanas, for instance, and our Marans, they look almost identical when they're hatched, except the Marans have feathered feet and the Americanas have a pea-comb.
And is there a certain time of the year where you hatch chickens, or is it all year round?
Of course. So we don't ship or hatch or ship chicks in the summer because it's too hot. It can be very dangerous to send birds anywhere when it's too hot. And then we don't do it in the winter because it's too cold. They need to be about 99 degrees when they're hatched.
So tell me about the process. How do you hatch an egg?
It's a 21-day process. So you take an egg, you make sure it's fertilized by having females and males out in your flock. You would assume they're mating, and once the egg comes inside after being collected, we wash it, we sanitize it, we set it in our incubators. Once they're in the incubators, they're in there for 21 days. We candle them. That's the process of shining a bright light through them to make sure they're actually growing. So we candle them on day 14 and day 19. From there, we move them to the hatcher. That's where they no longer are rotating. They rotate during incubation so that they aren't sticking to one side or the other of an egg. So once we put them in the hatcher, 3 days later, they're hatching, and then we'll actually open them, we'll take them out. We vaccinate them for Marek's disease, and then we'll dip their beaks in water to get them off to a fresh start. We'll put them in our brooder boxes so they can heat up, and then we'll ship them out.
What do chicks eat?
Well, our chicks, we actually make our own feed here, but we start them on what's called a chick starter. It's really just a grain diet that hits all the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients they need to grow and start off.
And who do you sell your chickens to?
All of our chicks can be sold anywhere across the U.S. We've shipped as far as Hawaii, Puerto Rico, Alaska, and then all the main states here in the U.S. There's not a state we haven't shipped to.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah. We have to ship out some chicks today. I'm going to start the vaccination process, and then I'm going to put the chicks in here once they're vaccinated. Once they go in here, I want you to dip their beaks in this water, and then move them to this one where they can just hang out and wait until we can move them to the brooder box. You want to help?
Yeah.
Awesome.
But you never ask.
All right, so the hatcher's behind you. I'll show you.
Okay.
So it gets very dusty. So there's chicks in here. Let me close this. All right, are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready. Oh my gosh! They are cute.
Yeah. So the first thing we need to do is actually pull out any of the hatched eggs already to give them some space. I just put them in.
Oh my gosh, they're warm too.
Yep. So the hatcher maintains 99 degrees. So close, yet not quite enough.
Right. Oh. Just needs a little help, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so I think everything else looks all right. So I'm gonna take one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give it a shot of the vaccine. It goes just behind their neck here. I'm gonna move it in here. You'll pick it up.
Okay.
I'll show you.
Okay.
They're calm. This is a good breed to start with.
Okay.
But you'll just pick it up like this. Dip its nose in there like that.
Okay.
And you'll see how it's drinking.
Yep.
And then you'll just slide it over there. So I'm gonna vaccinate this one since we already. You can just move that one right over to the dry since it's already
you're
done.
already dipped. Yeah,
yep.
right.
And
Okay,
so
got
I'll
it.
do this one, and this will be the first one. So I'll set it here.
All
You can
right.
pick it up. Dip its nose.
Oh my God. Yep.
There you
Got
go. So
Wow.
now we'll just.
Oh, that's cool. They are cute.
What would you think?
I thought that was very cool experience I've never had before, so I appreciate that. Thanks a lot.
We appreciate you coming. Well, I guess we'll show you out.
Okay.
All right, come on.
All right. Okay, so that was a lot of fun. They're so cute. Be sure to tune in to the next episode of Farming Frederick because you never know what farm we'll visit next. If you would like to know more about Deer Run Farm or any other farms in Frederick County, please visit homegrownfrederick.com.